Hello, everybody. Illidaris is back with more stories. Path of Destinies. Let's continue. I went ahead and picked going for the artifact and the temple. Just because you can't skip the dialogue. And let's see where I get.
Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but ancient codices held hints of other things. A stone that ate souls, a ruby that drank blood, a jewel only a righteous man could give away. Were all these things the Iblis stone? Long hidden in a buried temple, another ancient item that was only resurfacing now, drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals?
This is different. Big open space. Fire essence.
If I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
That's what you call a dagger. Ooh. Let's see. Can I get more? Ah, I'm short. See, I need 3 more. Oh, wow. Three more. 3 more. Okay. Oh, wait. I want to check if I have a gem. Of course. I don't have a gem.
The air here tasted bitter. The steps were too tall for a person. The entire place felt restless, like it had been vexed to nightmare under the dust, waiting for its hour to come around at last.
What's FPM mean? Whee! You see those idiots? They just fell off themselves.
The ravens were already
Have a nice
here,
fall.
cawing in frustration. They were still searching for a way in.
I'm giving you such a dirty look, VP.
That would come in handy in a pinch.
Oh, I have a nice skill point. I slice you to bits. ruined my combo.
Come over here.
Oopsies. I hurt my toys. I'm Speedy the Fox. Smash. Another void essence. You pop it, stand chance.
Hero wall. Hero sword. Ice wall. Ice cube.
Not there. Scabby.
Once you try it, you're hooked.
Oh, womp womp. Sweet, a fire door. Gimme. Ooh, I got a gem. Yay, gems.
Open, says me.
Yeah. I like breaking things. Dang it. Need a void sword. Nope. I killed him! Ah, losers! Woohoo! Almost became barbecue fox.
The Ravens at least could not get past this point. Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
Oh, good. One more water essence and I can build the water sword. Oh, fabulous! I'm gonna have to deal with lava now.
The platform used a hybrid propulsion system fueled by anti-gravity and wishful thinking.
Too easy. Unfortunately, that's a little too easy.
It was a stone of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made solid. Nervous, he picked it up. Who said that? It was the stone. Eager. Thirsty. That seemed tempting and terribly wrong. Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once, and Renato wasn't sure he really wanted to be Emperor. Why not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god torn out by the Transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon. "Lift the core," said the stone anxiously. "Bury you in the power to do what you want."
No, I don't trust no stone like that.
The stone bothered him. He hated being told what to do. Wasn't that why he'd joined the rebellion? Wasn't that why he'd refused to be a soldier? He'd agreed to come on board only if he could freelance. The stone felt a bit clingy. The sage Calaveras had told him where to find the Sky Ripper, a weapon capable of challenging the gods. Even without its armature, the core would still possess great power. He would go there.
Yeah, creepy stone. I'm not trusting no creepy stone.
The moment he landed the Farfarer, Renato had a rare feeling of regret. It's not too late, he thought. He could turn around and sail for Zenobia's island. He frowned. Wait a minute. He didn't want to kill Zenobia, did he? Sure, technically she was the enemy, but they'd been at Sword Fu school together. They'd never been lovers, but somehow they'd been closer. She'd told him every secret about herself. Except the biggest one. That she was the Emperor's daughter. No. Kill Zenobia, whispered the stone. Before it's too late.
Creepy stone, get it off me. Ooh, pretty. Look. Woohoo! Yay! Oh, they're pretty.
Have you ever felt you were just going round in circles? Bernardo felt like that.
I'm easily amused. Which way? Hello back. What's over here? Ooh, another fire essence. Hee-hee! I probably went the wrong way, didn't I? Oh well. It can't be helped.
There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Ew. Oh,
You know, ore is pretty heavy to carry. You know what's not? A new sword.
seriously, I can make the water sword.
Where did that go to?
stupid warlock.
He was in a swirl of newly remembered knowledge. The stone hadn't lied about what it could do for him. With each raven he cut down, he felt a jolt of power flowing into his arm. "You're weak," whispered the stone. "The core will kill you." "Are you afraid of it?" "No, don't be ridiculous," it chuckled. But it's unstable. It will poison you so much as carry it, and then if you try to use it, it will explode catastrophically. Renato did not trust rocks that talked in his head. He went onwards.
Creepy stone.
He was more and more extraordinary.
Bye-bye. I need a forge. Weakling.
As he approached the core, the stone became hysterical. "No, it's too much power. We will rip a hole in space and time." He had a sudden vision of plunging his gauntlet into the core and dying in anguish. That wasn't his vision, was it? The stone had sent him its darkest fears, hadn't it? He had a sudden impulse to do exactly that. He raised his right fist and plunged it into the core. There was a rush of light. He thought he could hear the stone screaming. And then he passed out. When Renato came to, the core was gone. But the Iblis stone was no longer black, but glowing with a blue light. And it was silent. "I can't hear you," he sang out, and "You!" It didn't answer. Take the battle to the enemy. But among the huge crystals, there was also an observatory. A wise man would probably ask the scientists exactly what he had first. How wise was he?
I guess it can't hurt to ask.
As the Farfarer made its way toward the Nexus, Renato could see tiny sparks in the blackness that was the Iblis stone, as if somewhere within it, the core was still spitting out energy, which the Iblis stone sucked in hungrily. You'd think the stone would want this kind of power, wouldn't it? Thought Renato. Well, the scientists would explain it all.
Yeah. I'll probably die horribly anyways.
See? He'd trusted his gut, and it had worked out. That's what it meant to be a hero. To ignore the naysayers and the odd-makers and do what you knew was right and have it turn out to be the right thing. Well, he wasn't worried. Once he got to the observatory, the scientist toads could explain it. Then he could carry the war into the enemy's camp and destroy them all. Oh dear, he was getting a little bloodthirsty, wasn't he?
The stone still has control over him, kinda.
There was an inscription. No spitting.
Gross. No spitting. Wow. Smash! Smash! Oh, what smash? Must smash.
What could he craft with the materials he had? Bernardo had a pretty good idea, actually.
I need a water sword. I'll go back, look for a forge.
What were these poles, exactly? Parking meters from the time of the lost gods?
Parking meters. Oh, man. Again. Whoa! I don't know which way I'm going, if I'm going the right way or the wrong way. I hope I'm going the wrong way. Poor baby. I thought that.
Bernardo had never felt better in his life. Normally, a battle would wear him down and he would need a night's sleep. Now he felt like he could go all night and all day. He felt like people were cheering him on, and he could practically hear their applause as he slew one raven after another.
Come on, I need a forge. Whee!
Bernardo was making himself dizzy. Fun.
Whee!
The Imperial fleet was closing in on the rebels, forcing them to come out and fight. Bernardo was itching to bring the fight to the enemy. He had to remind himself not to be too reckless.
Oh. Oh yeah. Got a water sword.
Energy spheres.
Ow.
Easy to dodge, but boy do they sting if you didn't pay attention. Boy, some people were just liable to explode if you upset them.
No! Don't hit it! Don't hit it! No!
To everything,
I blew myself up.
there is a season. He turned over and died.
Dang it! I had to touch the exploder.
Thought, Renato?
Come here. Yeah. Oh, I might be able to upgrade my fire sword. I don't know. I forgot
Renato
how many
wondered
sword
what would
studied.
happen if he jumped. Would he be rescued by an emergency platform?
No.
The toads at the observatory measured the stone with their occult devices. I fed it the core of Sky Ripper, explained Renato. No more TV pattern souls. But the core is not an unlimited energy source, said one toad. Another said, there's a feedback loop, you see, which could overload the stone. Yet the stone doesn't actually feed on souls, claimed a third. But on pain of killing another sentient being. If you can truly be at peace with yourself, it would not overload. This was all very confusing. At peace? Yes, the mountains were peaceful and quiet, but he now had the power to turn the tides. He should report to the Rebellion Council and prepare for the decisive battle.
Right now we're gonna go fight.
Renato couldn't make sense of anything the toads said, and listening to them argue made him restless. The Iblis Stone had made him a power in his own right. The core had kicked the Iblis Stone out of his head by filling it with more power than it could eat. It was time to meet the leadership of the rebellion. It was time to go to the ruins where they had hidden their secret base.
Okay. Come on.
He was ready for anything the ravens could throw at him. His sword felt ready too. It seemed to know what he wanted most. Renato had been the terror of the sandcastles when he was two.
Okay.
I pick you!
Alright. Let's go back to the altar. I'll steal his shield.
And this is why heroes are called dashing, Renato thought. See? Dashing? Get it?
Womp womp. I need 2 more. I need 7 more void.
Iblistone wasn't pestering him anymore. Good. He didn't want to chit-chat.
Oh,
not with
thank
anybody.
you.
He didn't want to think about Zenobia or Lapino. He just wanted to fight.
Good, they get to see me smash things. Hee I love smashing things. Smashy, smashy. Which way do I go? Oh, you idiot! You weren't supposed to touch him. I'm an idiot. I forgot. He explodes! Duh! Herp-a-derp.
Renato wondered idly if people who had built these poles had really, really long tentacles.
I need a void sword. I'm gonna take this platform. Where's this go?
Firewalls only let you through if they think you're hot enough.
I'm taking the fire out. Maybe it'll at least give you a really good chest. Right? Yes!
This chest was filled with reprints of the entire Sandman series. Reprints? God, what was the point of collecting those? Ooh, and there was something else.
Yep. Whee! Oh, can I upgrade something? I can upgrade something! Wait. Oh, the gem. Duh. Duh, you got a gem. Use it. Oh yeah. Ah, I'm 1 fire essence short.
This was almost fun. Pain of killing another sentient being? What was that toad talking about anyway? He felt no pain, only pleasure as each filthy raven fell by his sword and the stone glowed brighter and brighter. And all the while, Those voices were cheering him on, like he was in the arena, winning bout after bout.
Take that. Ooh, what's that? Okay. Ah, not trying to read it now. Propaganda.
Yeah.
Break! There you go.
With materials like this, he could probably make a really nice pair of barbecue tongs. Or even a sword.
Barbecue. Yum. Smash! Slice! Dice! Whoopsies, I forgot to smash something. Yeah! I love to break things. If you couldn't tell already. Jerks!
Renato hated gogglers, but it freaked him out to cut them.
Ow, 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 ow! Gotta heal myself. Stupid hurt.
The long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good. Can I borrow that?
Oh, almost had it to 60. Stab!
Ooh, what's there?
Treasure! And thanks to Smash. Oh, sweet! Energy on kill. Definitely need that gem. this?
Yeah.
Okay.
He slew and slew across the ruins and into the labyrinth that hid the secret rebel base. He was surprised not to see any defenders or even any of the council toads. When he reached the council chambers, there were still no toads, only filthy ravens. "Stop him! He's gone mad!" one raven shouted until he had hacked them all down.
No.
There was not a single toad anywhere. No doubt they'd all been taken prisoner, so it was up to him to take revenge upon the Imperial fleet.
But where had they taken the council? It couldn't be good that the Empire had not only found the secret rebel base, but killed or captured everyone there. No matter. He was on a roll. He headed full speed towards the Imperial fleet. He would be the fox who took down 100 warships. He charged.
Uh-oh. He just slew everybody. The stone's making him see everybody as ravens, I betcha.
The Imperial fleet was huge and deadly, but he was deadlier.
The crowd was cheering him on. He could practically hear it. "Renardo, the hero of the rebellion."
Creepy stone. Void.
What else could you hook?
Barbecue tongs. Okay. Ow! 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 Get out of here.
Renardo had learned so much. It was time to turn it into something he could use.
Oh. Okay. Go with that. And I just ran into a wall. Yay me!
Truth
Yeah,
was,
break that.
Renardo really liked the sound his sword made in the air.
I like smashing. Die! Die, 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 die. Die, innocent boxes. Yes, I'm having too much fun smashing boxes.
I don't have anyone to talk to.
Ain't that the truth? Oh, I didn't destroy this. Oh, I can't destroy it? Dang it.
he
Bro.
slew his way across the fleet, Renato thought he could hear a small voice whispering in his ear. "Look at your gauntlet, you idiot," it said. "Oh, for heaven's sake," he thought. "Can't I be alone in my own head? Look at the stone." "I'm busy," he told the voice. "Talk later." "Then it'll be too late," cried the voice. "Don't be so bloody thick. Piss off," he told the voice and kept up his slaying.
Wow! Sometimes it's good to listen to the voices. Not always.
Building these platforms was so expensive, they'd run out of budget for guardrails.
Come here. You're dead. Again. Whee! Oh, close one. Nothing to smash? Well, that's disappointing.
Soon he'd confront the Emperor. Funny that this whole war had come about because the Emperor feared death. And now it was coming for him. There was some sort of lesson there, wasn't there?
What are those? Paleontologist, okay. Or he's a paleontologist. Poor strays must be out there again. Help, I'm screaming! There you go. You're dead. Okay. Anything over here?
There was the Emperor. Renato cut down his elite guard. The exalted Toad cowered fearfully. He had sought to evade death and only made death come to him faster. Renato savored the moment. And then, too quick, it was over. He stood over the dead Emperor. "Death to tyranny!" he shouted. "Go, House, go!" Zenobia stepped out of the shadows. "You have to stop," she said. "You've killed everyone. Our ravens, your rebels. You murdered the whole rebel council." "What?" "Oh, the ravens killed the council. You big idiot. They don't even know what the secret base is," shouted Lapino, who was with her for some reason. "Look at the stone," said Zenobia. It was black as night. Blacker. "But I fed it the core," said Renato. "It was glowing." "Well, who needs a core?" he said, and he attacked. Zenobia conjured her best, and Lapino hopped around like a mad rabbit, but he killed them both easily. "I am unstoppable," he orated at the blood-soaked walls. "I alone shall be Emperor." The tiny voice inside him screamed, "That doesn't even sound like you, you big fanny. The stone has stolen your mind." But he ignored it. Who listens to voices in their heads anyway? Madmen, that's who. Renato stared at the book. He was still alive. Again. And still only flying away from burning Ubar. Had he lived that adventure? Or only dreamt it? Had he really died? It felt so real, not like a dream at all. And he'd lost again. Oh, he hated that. But he had made different choices. And he'd lost in a different way. It was the book, wasn't it? Oracles showed you your destiny. But this was showing him different ways he could die miserably. Thanks a bunch, book, he thought. But these were destinies that he did not have to fulfill. But he'd learned another true thing. The Iblis Stone was evil. It would try to corrupt anyone who used it.
Okay, I've got more truths.
But that meant there must be a destiny where he survived and won, right? Otherwise, what was the point? And with that, the book's pages fluttered back once more to the beginning, and the clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game-changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis Stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it. To take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
I think I'll do the Sky Ripper next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you next stream. Bye!